Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time.
Delay of game.
So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. The give to the back. Still on his feet up to 45. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line.
How nice is it in an offense when you can generate explosive plays by running the football? You got to force feed this guy, man. He is an absolute game changer.
The Tigers come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. To the ground, he's got it again. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. After losing a couple on that last play, here's second and 12.
And not great blocking up front. They're struggling to get the running game going. And tell you what, they got to find something. Last week it was a bad performance, and this offense has got to get some momentum early in this game and find something that they do really, really well and someone they can count on.
The Tigers line up, trying to move the sticks on third and short. Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. And they can't make the connection on third down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. This would likely be a chip shot for the field goal kicker, but they want the touchdown instead. They'll go for it on fourth down. Trying to pick up the first out of the backfield. Not much of a fourth down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense. And he'll be stopped for no gain and will be stopped for the end of the first quarter. Guys, LSU has the lead here. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our stats before we move on. Going to need to step up to make sure this one doesn't get out of hand as the second quarter is about to get underway.
Hello, Doc.
They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. On second and goal, they go right back to it. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard.
Man, and that's a frustrating play when you go in reverse. Near the goal line, goal-to-go situations, Palmer. You've got to get those positive yards. You can't go backwards if you're trying to get a touchdown.
You know, I'm trusting in my quarterback here to make the right decision. Looks like we're going to have to throw it, right? But if it's not open, just throw this thing away. You don't want to take a sack, lose extra yardage here. Just be smart with the football.
Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be fourth down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. Touchdown, Tiger. And they take it in for 6 more points. The mantra is always finish. They're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance. Shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big, a lot of times you get a GD matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by himself. That's why these tight ends are so dangerous down the stretch.
They're set to kick it off to this crowd. Ready to get behind them. Fielded in the end zone. It's green. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. They've fallen into this big hole, and they are pretty desperate for answers right now. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Looking for space, the screen. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Let's talk for a second about Arkansas. They climbed into the top 25. Nothing has been given to these guys, but they're quickly becoming a problem for everybody else.
Well, they are, and they earned that number beside their name. They've played really, really well. The question is now, can you keep it? David, how many times in the past have we seen a team outside the top 25 finally get ranked and then get blown out the very next week?
And there's not a lot of difference between 25 and 45. A lot of times, so many people close together. So earn that ranking and try to keep climbing.
They'll try to change on the ground. He just needed a yard on third down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. And the Razorbacks will line up to punt it away. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stops, and that's where the offense will set up shop. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. Back to throw, it's Nussmeier. Got the quick pass. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. To the air on first down. They'll run the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. And the Tigers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. The short hands, it's Anderson. A big play, gets it into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 44. The emotions and energy figure to be high all day, guys, because of what's at stake this late in the season. Really a must-win for both teams.
Yeah, these are the ones that get your blood in the race. You get jacked up, man. They don't have to say anything in the locker room, give these big speeches. You know what's at stake, Jesse. You're ready to rock and roll. This is when you prove you're the big dog.
Which is pretty cool, too, because it's been a long season. These teams obviously are both physically and mentally tired, but you're right. For this kind of game, this is the one you saw at the start of the year. You knew that this was going to matter. There was going to be a lot on the line. Now it's time to go out and prove you're the better team.
All right, guys, let's talk about. Boy, did they have a big pickup in recruiting. Stud in the secondary. 5-star defensive back. Gives them a verbal. What a huge boost for this program.
This is enormous. Getting a guy in the back end, a 5-star guy like that, dude, it's plug and play, and those guys come out at such a high level. They have so much speed, the measurables there. This guy should be an impact player day one.
The Tigers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to power their way ahead.
Man, get the fuck out of here.
3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop.
Goodness, that is the way you blow up a play, quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Hair on fire caused a wreck that had to be a blown assignment. And is going to be batted down. They'll turn it over on downs.
I love when defenses are smart enough to swat the ball down. Don't go for the pick, especially on 4th down. They knock it down. You get the ball anyways. Nice job by the
And the big defensive front wins the battle. No gain on that play. You know what I really like about games like this at this point in the season? You find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to stay in the race.
And who can step up and handle the challenge, right? This is easily one of the toughest games to date for both of these programs coming into this one. So there's a lot of eyeballs, David, on this game to find out who's mentally and emotionally the toughest.
Yeah, and we're going to point to this game as we get later in the year and big decisions are made. You've got a top 25 win. You beat them in the middle of the season, X, Y, and Z, so these are big for the resume.
Guys, when you think about Arkansas, I'm sure you guys saw what a get in recruiting 4-star defensive linemen gave him a verbal commitment just last week.
Yeah, you can't get enough of these guys, man. And they're excited because you got to play so many defensive line. This is the guy that's going to come in, be in the rotation early and often.
And see that dude.
And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. Looking to throw at screen. Skips away from pressure. Breaks into the open.
Man, god damn.
Gain on the play before sliding.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it,
man, pick that shit off.
Gets to some green grass and gets a positive gain for this offense.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
They'll throw on 3rd and short. Get it out on the screen. He's run out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the 26.
Obviously, great job picking up the 1st down there through the air, but you're trailing by a lot of points now, and you're in that area of the field where you should take a shot. If I was the offensive coordinator, I'd be thinking about throwing this next one into the end zone and trying to cut into the lead.
Catch in the middle, it's Blake. They stop him just a link or two short of the 1st, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here.
I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Yeah, great catch, but great read. I love the quarterback understanding. You're going to see the blitz. I'm going to get the ball to my running back quickly, let him get the 1st down. Nice job by the quarterback seeing that really fast.
Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to find another play.
In most instances, I would say really nice decision by the quarterback. But when you've got speed like this guy has, I think he'd sometimes, instead of throwing it away, would like to see him take off and see if he can go make something with his feet.
Fires to the tight end. That throw and catch gets him down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers.
Get the completion, and now you set up a manageable 3rd down situation in the red zone. This is a huge down in distance in this game.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Dropping back, it's Green. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same goal. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. Right down the boulevard, it's good. Are forced to settle for 3. So they put the field goal on the board and about to kick it away, and hoping that'll be the final points of this first half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. Now they're backed up here, Jesse. Wonder how aggressive they're willing to be.
I think it's going to come down to how much confidence they have in his quarterback and his decision-making, because you cannot throw an interception at this part of the field with this little time left.
And I think that's conversations you've had with the young fellow on the sideline. Be like, what are you comfortable with right here? We can run. Maybe stay aggressive, but make sure I don't make that mistake.
The Tigers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Wants to throw, he's working against the clock. Throwing right, and he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not close, and 3rd down is coming.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
He's past the 30. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's 1st down at the 38. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking to throw on first down. Lets it fly. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Trying to take it back. And they come up with a big play to make sure no more points go on the board before the end of the half. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. To the air, it's Green. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. The Razorbacks will kick it off to start the second half. And he'll just taking the end of this drive will start at the 25. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the second half. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Good timing on the quick out. There he goes. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. Power football with the run. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Leaves it with the running back. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
Well, the defense was trailing going into halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
Trying to move the sticks up 3rd down through the air.
Oh, my God.
Pass will bring up 4th down.
Man, that's a big stop on this first drive. That's got to energize this defense. They didn't have a great first half. Let's just call it what it is. They could have done a lot better. But to come out, make some adjustments, get a stop on this first possession, that's a good sign for this defense.
Catch the fucking ball.
Lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. Scanning the field, it's Green. Quickly to the tight end. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. And the Razorbacks with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. They'll go to the ground. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. Got his man in the middle. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. The Razorbacks will have it 1st and 10. From the gun, the ground game. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You are expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing. They have not been good enough in the trenches so far.
Red pass, it's complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down.
This quarterback right now is in the groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
And I love the aggressiveness by the defense. 3rd down and short, I'm going to play with my DBs. Play aggressive. Try to take away those RPOs, those quick throws, those easy routes. Did a really good job.
Oh, he's got some space. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you can get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. And the Razorbacks are on the move. DB's right up on the receivers. A first down run in the red zone. And they just tried to slam it in from the doorstep, but they went nowhere near being brought down at the one. And the defense stops them again on second and goal. Tries again to get it in. And they stop him again for no gain, and it will be third down. Twice they've been denied touchdowns in the red zone, and now it's third and goal. Slams ahead. He cannot get it in. A mere inches away from pay dirt. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the second time tonight. Right down the boulevard. It's our forced to settle for the field goal. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Dynamite matchup in the Big Ten, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Michigan State is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. Sparty has picked itself up off the canvas before, and this group is capable of it again today. They're trailing by just 4 to Penn State. We'll let you know if anything else comes out of Big Ten country from this one. Back to you.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Find some space, enough to get 5 to the 22.
Really nice first down run, and you're seeing why this running back is an every down type. He can run between the tackles, he can run outside, he can catch the football, he can block. This guy can do it all.
And the Tigers in a good spot here with second and short. Looking downfield, it's Nussmeier. Quickly out to the tight end. Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28. New set of downs after the completion. Looking for space. It's Durham. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker went way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Lost 1 on that last one. It's second and 11. Back to pass. With the catch, it's Thomas. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down mark.
That guy might not be the tallest wide receiver in the world, but he sure is good coming out of his break, and he shows you on that slant set.
The Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Turning it on! And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Quarterback making check. Wants to throw on 1st down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. This rivalry picked up steam when the Razorbacks joined the SEC, and man, some of the names that have had moments: Darren McFadden, Felix Jones, Matt Jones, Joe Burrow, Justin Jefferson, all of it over a Golden Boot.
And been playing since 1901. Think about all the great rivalries in college football, especially in the South. This is one of the best ones here. Not always have been in the same conference, but they played a lot of times, David, and it gets hot every time they meet up.
Yeah, and the boot is the shape of Arkansas with the shape of Louisiana, so obviously those proximity bragging rights on them.
LSU with the 1st and 10 here. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the second half. You want to run the football. You've got to just keep getting positive yards. You've got to keep the 3rd downs manageable so you can stay on the field, bleed the clock. That's going to be the key for this offense and their team winning the game.
And they reacted well with the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down. As they get set to snap it time, winding down here in the quarter. Running back searching for a hole. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the 3rd quarter. Guys guys, LSU has the lead here. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. They had a chance to roll things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. To the air, it's Nussmeier.
Are you bitch?
It's intercepted, maybe breathing a little life into this team. Bringing it back.
Man, that shit hoe as fuck.
Touchdown, Arkansas. What a great play. What a huge moment for this defense.
Oh, they could not have come up with a bigger play at a more opportune time. The defense getting the interception and taking it back to the house. Right at a point in the game when it looked like the offense was maybe going to pad their lead and seal this one. All of a sudden, this game has gotten really interesting.
And after the extra point, it's a one-possession game, down 21-13. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. On the move, it's Thurrow. Picks up the first down. And he uses the stiff arm to push his way past the sticks and pick up the first down.
And when the offense can run the football and you can feature a guy like this that will get more yards than his block that you can really depend on, hangs on to the football, like it makes offense super easy, especially down the stretch when you want to eat that clock and you want to possess the football. Just nice to have that kind of game.
And he's done everything for this offense today, running the football, so much so that he's now got 98 yards rushing. We're in the fourth quarter. One more carry, and this guy could eclipse the 100-yard mark.
The give on the inside. He is going nowhere. Stops at the line of scrimmage.
Gotta love the way the defense is playing here on this drive. Down in the game in the fourth quarter, they're expecting run, and they're getting stops these last 2 snaps. If they can get a big play here, they've got an opportunity to get off the field and probably get pretty good field position to put their offense in a position to maybe go score.
Wants to throw. It's Nussmeier. Grab near the marker. It's Thomas. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
Well, this defense has given us some big plays in this game so far, but they've got a lot of talent on that side of the football. Someone has to step up here, make a play, get a stop, and put their team in a position to win.
Look out, he's got room. It's a fumble on the
Man, no, man.
Scoops it up, and he's headed the other way.
Hell no.
Racing to the right. Touchdown, Razorbacks. The defense takes matters own hands. Now, we'll hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned.
Man, defenses are always trying to force turnovers to get the ball back to their offense, make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you force the turnover, the pill hits the ground, you scoop it up, and you take it all the way back to the house. Huge play for this defense.
This coach wanted to be absolutely certain on the challenge. He was right. The previous play will be overturned. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain.
Well, this offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
Get the fucking ball!
On third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up.
Well, how about if you're the defense right now? You've been on the field, you've given up a lot of yards on this drive, but if they go for this here on fourth down and you come up with one more stop, that is a huge play, and that's got to give you...
Makes the grab past the marker. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense.
That was such a risky call. With the lead late in the game, to go for it on fourth down, that could have been disaster if they don't get it. But with the conversion, now the question is that it
Brings it to the open. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
And This guy really has been a workhorse today. He's made plays when his offense needed them the most. He's a guy who's reliable. They know they can turn around, give him the football, and he'll go make things work out. They're going to need him to finish this game. He has to continue playing well after that big run.
Timeout called there by the defense. Desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And after that negative play on offense with the lead late in the game, I think there's still ways that you can be creative and run the football. It won't be so obvious. So zone read type plays, fake dives, and pitches to the running back to get him outside, jet sweeps. You can find other ways to keep the clock moving, even though the defense knows you're going to run it.
The clock winds down to the 2-minute timeout, and this offense will try to drain away the time and secure the victory. Last play didn't go well. It leaves him with second at 11. Looking to pass. It's Nussmeier. Gets it out fast. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all the QB's primary options downfield, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down.
No fucking ball.
Just as he released the pass, it's incomplete. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Never a doubt. And now the lead is even bigger.
That's a big drive for this offense in the 4th quarter. Now to take a 2-possession lead, you got the other offense where you want. Now you get to rush the passer, make them pass a little bit more, and don't give up those big plays. We're in a really good spot.
So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. Coming out with it, it's Green. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. They're going to have to be more aggressive in this drive. You can't expect to win this one, David, kicking field goals.
No, especially when you're trailing. You got to have a little more urgency and maybe a little more aggressiveness, Jesse. And field goals are not going to get it done down the stretch.
Yeah, you're going to have to take some shots. No doubt. Bottom line, when plays present themselves, you just simply got to make it.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. Got out of trouble and throws. That's caught. It's Blake. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. Got to save every precious second, and the spike stops the clock. Some rivalries forged in excellence, some in geographical proximity, and that's what we have once the Razorbacks join the SEC. Someone had the brilliant idea, we need a big golden boot that looks like the two states, and it's one of the most hotly contested rivalry games.
And big is the right word. It's 4 feet tall. It's 200 pounds. It's 24-karat gold. Palmer, this is the trophy you want to win. There's some bad trophies out there, but this boot is a big deal.
It fills your trophy case. It's got girth. It's got weight. You appreciate that. I know everyone's going to say, no, Italy's the boot. No, it's not. Louisiana, Arkansas, and the Golden Boot Trophy. That's what it's all about.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Back to pass, it's Green. Finds the tight end. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. A shot for the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. They believe they can run right here. Got the 1st down and more. They'll use the timeout. 6 seconds left on the clock. One more play to pad the stats. Looking to throw on first down. That's caught. It's Anderson. Timeout is called with just a single second left. The Tigers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Quarterback may change this route. Going to swing it on second down. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And this will be incomplete as the game comes to a close. There is joy all across the bayou as LSU takes down Arkansas in the battle for the Golden Boot. That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching